Hey everybody, welcome back to channel updates. So we're gonna go over some stuff. 6 in the morning, although my thing's mirrored, so you probably can't see that. We're gonna cover questions that I've been asked. There's not too many of them, but there's some that I have answered in the comments below, or in other videos below, that I felt like I wanted to elaborate on, because of text constraints and shit like that with YouTube's comment system, whatever. Alright, then we're going to go over the typical channel update related stuff. I'm going to start with the channel update stuff just to get it out of the way. I'm going to keep doing my Skyrim mod coverage stuff. You guys seem to like the last one, the Become Jarl of Iverstead. So, thanks for watching that, I guess. It was a pretty cool mod. I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing next, but I have my eye on like 3. I pretty much just flip a coin and weasel it out. Unless you guys want to make suggestions. I've got Paper Sorcery still going. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing of that. But we'll see how that goes. I know it's probably terribly boring for some of you to watch because of there's not a lot of flashy action going on screen, so I don't blame you for that. But I like it. It reminds me of really old RPGs and shit like that. But other than that, in terms of channel updates, I believe I did a KCCR for this month. I'll have to go back and check. If I did not do one, then I'll put one up. But I'm pretty sure I did one like at the beginning of the month. This video is while it's a channel update, it's also in response, I believe, in the last episode of the Jarl of Iverstead. I said I was going to make a video talking about my mods and stuff like that. So I'll be doing that, and then we'll go to questions. But yeah, so covering what's coming for the channel. Pretty much everything that's going on right now is coming. Now, I will say this. There are some games coming out. I don't think... Dark Souls 2's coming out, but I'm getting the PC version. I don't have a capture card, so I can't, play it on the... Well, I guess I could get it, but I can't record it for you guys. I'm going to record that. It's fucking Dark Souls 2, man. So I gotta wait for April for that, because, America, and yeah. We've got Watch Dogs coming out, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to record that, because I'm not on a network, and so YouTube will be like, hey, I see you have that upload thing, here's a bunch of flags, because suck a dick. And there was some... Dragon Age 3 Inquisition is going to be coming out. Now, I'm actually going through and replaying both Dragon Ages at this point, 1 and then 2. To get a save file ready and everything to be imported in Dragon Age 3. That is coming out in the 3rd quarter of this year, so expect August-ish time frame. So that's not anytime soon, but I'm going to try to upload that. I'll give it like 1 or 2 videos, and I guess this is an early warning that if they get flagged or anything like that, I'm just not going to upload it, much like I did the Tomb Raider stuff. A fun game, but there was... too many strikes, like not actual strikes, but too many close encounters, if you will, for me to risk that for my channel. Sorry. Okay, so going over some stuff with the mods. Now, as I've said in some of the comments below, you guys have asked like specific things like where does Low and Iseldi come from? Specifically, I believe it was where did you get your companions and some other stuff, my outfit that I was wearing currently. It's hard. Excuse me, it's hard for me to list stuff because, well, the companions is fairly easy. I'm actually going to open some websites here, and they'll be in the description below if you want them. Check them out. But, in terms of outfits, weapons, magic, and things like that, I cycle through them too much. I pretty much change my Dragonborn's clothing like I would myself if I was in his shoes, I don't like wearing the same specific set of armor the whole game, unless it happens to be a set of armor I really, really, really like. But therein lies the problem. There's not a whole lot. I like more clothing suit-like, elegant, magey type things, and there's not whole bunch of that, and most everything made is for horribly dressed females anyways, and I have a really big dick, so it makes no sense for me to be in a G-string because it looks fucking stupid. Also, my tits aren't size Z. Okay, as for other core mods, I've said it in some of the... I think I mentioned it, but I'll mention it here. Just like it's right here, you guys can go get them from the Nexus or wherever they're listed. I use a lot of core mods. These core mods are also in all the adventure quests I do and shit like that, mod reviews, because these to me I find necessary for my Skyrim. Off the top of my head, Better Vampires by Brennan, I believe. That is one that I'm a big fan of. It really makes being a vampire in Skyrim that much more enjoyable if you're into it, but it also, I believe, I might be wrong, I believe it enhances NPC vampires as well. It's definitely enjoyable if you like to play as a vampire or weren't playing as one because, oh, sun weakness, get this, and get the, firstly, get the mod configuration menu, MCM, and get whatever, the little thing you need. You'll want those, and then you'll have all these options. You can turn off, like, weakness in the sun and shit like that. It's really fun. Deadly Dragons. I'm a big fan of Deadly Dragons, but I combine Deadly Dragons with another mod, lesser known, not as popular, called Dragon Combat Overhaul. To me, this mod and Deadly Dragons combined to make for a very dangerous dragon. To give you a general idea of what to expect with those two combined, think in the very beginning of the game, when you're about to get beheaded, decapitated, whichever word, and Alduin's flying around fucking shit up. That's pretty much what these two mods turn all the dragons into. They give them essentially combined Alduin's AI. Deadly Dragons enhances them, makes them stronger, completely customizable options, and Dragon Combat Overhaul gives them a lot of things like swooping down, grabbing them, throwing them, etc. Really, really cool stuff. I have pretty much every magic overhaul there is. Forsaken or Forbidden Magic or whatever the hell it's called, Forgotten Magic, Midas Magic. There's too many to list. There's a whole bunch. I like my magic. All right. In terms of let's see if is there anything else I have. There's a whole bunch of mods, but a lot of them get changed. So those are the core ones. My EMB is also on the Nexus. You can give it a look. It's called I Can't Believe It's Not EMB. I like it. It's enjoyable. It's not the same as a lot of other EMBs. It doesn't destroy the fucking computer, make it blow up and shit the bed. Anyways, moving on to the website with the companions, because a lot of you have asked me about my little girls following me around everywhere, and the problem is, I, much like New Vegas and much like Fallout 3 and all these, the reason I like Bethesda games is because I have the ability to make my own people. And for the most part, I try my best to do that. I don't like to use other people's companions. I hate doing that. It doesn't feel right to me, because they're not mine, So Lo and Lita, who doesn't exist anymore, she's ran off and become a bandit, and Niseldi all come from different mods in sense of their skeletal structure. By what I mean by skeletal structure is they all have like a base thing. Think of if you just got a plain iron sword, but then you went and you customized the fucking shit out of it and turned it into your own thing, and all of a sudden now it's a hammer. That's pretty much what I do. Lo, I cannot remember which one of these. Actually, I'll do Lo last, because she's the hardest one. I've already said it in one of the comments. Niseldi is located on a website known as Loverslab in a mod called Arcots, Children of the Sky Reborn, I believe is what it's named. She is her initial form pre my editing her and stuff like that, because I did a lot of that. Her initial form is the Dark Elf child that you can get, but there's a bunch of different ones if you get that. There's an Orc girl. There was supposed to be a Khajiit and Argonian. There wasn't when I uploaded, when I got my version, but an updated version might have them. There's a Wood Elf, Imperial, Nord. There's little girls for each race. So, the reason I tolerate the elves is chronologically nobody can give me shit for them because they're elves. Lo and Lita, on the other hand, Lita was mine. I made her. Luckily, you guys aren't asking about her because she's not in the game. She's running pillaging shit. But I made her myself. She's in older videos. Go back and look at the Skyrim stuff. So I can't give you anything. There's nothing I can link you because she doesn't come from anything. But Lo, on the other hand, if you go, same thing, you go to Loverslab, and you go to downloads. No, go to the Loverslab, links below, and go to Skyrim non-adult mods. Which again, links below, but I'll just tell you anyways. And you're gonna want to right there. You'll have some, some pinned stuff. You'll have what mod is this? Non-adult Skyrim, and there's also an adult version, adult part if you're in whatever. But there's this one, mod repositories, blogs, showcases, images, tutorials, etc. You're gonna want to go there because it has a let's just click it and see here. It has a fuck ton of lists of mods here. I'm talking websites first, and there's a whole bunch. Like let's look at the Russian. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Russian sites with mods. And here's something important, and I'm not advocating doing anything illegal or anything like that, but the Russian sites are where you're going to want to go if you're going to look for mods that you can't find on the Nexus or something like that, because the Russian sites don't have those stupid fucking rules. Copyright rules and shit like that. They're just like, look, we don't give a shit, because they're Russian. So if you want something that you know you're not going to find on the Nexus, it's probably there. So you're going to want to go there. So I'll link it, like I said, below. Low's base frame is on one of these Japanese ones, and there's like 25 of these. I have no idea where. And even if I did know which one of these which one of these it was, I wouldn't know what page. But go there, check them out. There's a lot of cool shit. Dragon porn, lol. And that's about all I can do. In terms of their outfits, and a lot of you asked about my staves, and shit like that, there's nothing special there. It's just Staves of Skyrim. You'll go to them, and if you're looking for an animation replacer, I use a Mystic Knight animation replacer. I really like it, mainly for the sword sheathing and unsheathing. It's just rad to me, but it's cool with a lot of other stuff. You're going to need a lot of other prerequisites, because Skyrim's a lot more complicated to mod than Oblivion is, and shit like that, so... But that's pretty much the best I can do, is give you this link, check the Nexus, and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I can't really... I don't want to list all my mods, because they're up to change. They can change. I'm just not going to do that, because it might be a lie. The cake is a lie. It could very well just be a fucking lie. Let's see, covered that. That pretty much sums up what's coming for the channel update. I know I did a Cars Creeps like half a week ago or something like that, the Cursed Forest. I like playing games like that. And initially I had used a Facecam. The only reason I don't, and it's not like, ooh, I'm hiding myself. I don't give a shit. This horrible mess here is what you get. I don't care about all that. It's just, it's not interesting to me. I have a rule, and in case any of you are going to ask me, because inevitably it's going to happen, someone's going to ask me how I record or what I'm going to do, so it's just right here, and then I'll probably answer it later on anyways, is, I have a rule for myself, and you all should adopt this if you do YouTube as well. It's just do stuff you like, as in, if you make a video, and you do not like your commentary in it, you don't find it funny, you watch it and you're like, ugh, I don't know about this, then fuck it, scrap that shit and make a new one. And if you can't make a new one because maybe it was a game you were playing, a Let's Play, and you saved or something like that, well, then just be honest. Be like, hey guys, I had a video but it was fucking awful, so fast forward into the future and there you go. But I'm not trying to be all Confucius here and tell you, oh, because I'm YouTube popular, but... like this video I'm making right here, this thing right here you guys are getting, this is a second attempt. I made one earlier, but I fucking hated it. So, this is proof. So I deleted it. So, I don't use a face cam anymore because I'm not interesting. I don't get, like, in terms of fear and shit like that, I can't do I don't want to name other YouTubers, but I can't do fake fear. Shit doesn't scare me. I'm not scared of video games. They're fucking video games, man. I do get jumpy and super nervous playing stuff like the Cursed Forest, for example. It's because of sounds in your brain. It's psychological and shit like that. But I'm not like, oh no, I have to sleep with my night light on because I'm a bitch. Nothing's that scary. It's a video game. Although I am scared of stuff like The Grudge and anything that symbolizes that type of like Asian horrible ghost thing. That shit scares the hell out of me. But luckily I'm not playing that, so it doesn't fucking matter. You're not gonna see me bleeding from my eyes and shit. So if I do Scourge stuff in the future, it'll be just like the Cursed Forest. I do more, I don't want to call them indie, RPG Maker style things like Aoni and whatnot. Those are actually really fun. I enjoy those, but for the same reason of the Cursed Forest, its ambiance and sound effects and shit make me super nervous, and I'm just twitchy and shit, so it's like I see a little pixel move, and I'm like, holy shit, it's gonna shit in my mouth. But, yeah, so I don't have a lot of that. I don't have a lot of those going on right now. But you guys don't care about that. So to sum this up, the TLDR version is links in the description below for mods, a whole bunch of mod repositories and shit like that if you want them. I will probably put a few links of some core mods I use for any of you who care, but yeah. Future content, more Skyrim, mod adventures. As I said, I really like doing those, even if they're old, so I'll be doing more of those. I want to be finishing Paper Sorcerer and or getting as much, like, just doing it until I stop. Then, in terms of a big Let's Play, and because I don't have an actual Let's Play going on right now, like a playthrough of anything going on, it's because I'm kind of waiting. Next month I'll have Dark Souls 2, so I kind of might not do one this month, but I'm still going to give you content in some way, shape, or form, because that'd be horrible. I'd be terribly fucking bored sitting here with nothing to do anyways. You know, I would have been uploading the Dragon Age, as I said I'm playing Retheon. I would have uploaded those, but don't know BioWare's stance on uploading for non-networked YouTubers at that, you know, uploading their stuff. I know Bethesda's okay with it, but I'm not sure about BioWare, and I don't really have anybody to ask. I don't have anybody that knows. Other than that, I don't think Shadow Warriors... Yeah, it doesn't matter, I already played that. Well, yeah, that about covers it. I don't really have too much going on. Too much new, too many things that I need to warn you guys about or anything like that, but... if there are delays, the worst you're going to get is maybe a day or two delay between videos. I've tried real hard not to let that happen. That's because I'll be in that weird transition of I just uploaded everything I've recorded. Now I need to record more. So I don't have anything recorded, therefore there's a day that goes between, and that's because I'm recording and editing and rendering and doing all that horrible, horrible shit that every YouTuber will tell you is the worst part of this. But, yeah. I appreciate, you know, another thing, I've got 100 subscribers now. It's a big deal to me. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed and helped me out in any way and watched any of my videos. I appreciate that in every way. I'm not going to be one of those people who goes out of their way and makes a super huge, holy shit, thank you for, you know, X subscriber video, because I don't fucking know what to do with shit like that. I'm bad at stuff like that. What am I supposed to say? Oh man, you know, I just thank you. That's the best I can do. I appreciate it. I mean, it's honesty. But it's 100 subscribers. That's way more than I thought I would, you know, get this fast. I mean, I guess. So, other than that, that's it for channel news. I don't want to drag this video on any longer. There's no need to. But, as I said, the TLDR version is shit's coming. Shit's done. Thank you. And I hope to entertain you some more. And hopefully, next month you won't have neckbeard fucking short, like, I don't even fucking this, man. I'm sorry, but this is, what the fuck, I don't even know. Ciao.